So, what do you think? German Gills has some new merch for you, and if you are interested in buying some merch from the channel, there's a selection of things that you can find using the link down below. You can get hats, you can get t-shirts, and you can get some stickers if you really want, and also we've even put a mug on there as well. So if you are interested in some German Gills merchandise, not only does you get a product, but it also supports the channel as well, and you get the brand new logo on there of the channel. Anyway, if you are interested, the link to that is in the description down below. And of course, a word from our sponsor, C&A Building Products. If you are currently invested in a building project and you need some materials or products, you can look at their catalogue on their website. The link to that is in the description down below. And if you are a Gills season ticket holder, you can get 10% off anything at their store if you show that you are a season ticket holder, of course, when you go to checkout. I botched that bit at the end. Sorry, C&A Building Products. Anyway, let's get on with it. Welcome to German Gills. Gillingham head up Birmingham way to take on Matt Sadler's Walsall. Your German Gills show will bring you a live match reaction today from your host, Reese. We will check in with Luke to see how he would line up against the Sadlers this afternoon. Both Adam and Kirrien will be making their way to the Midlands to see if the Gills can change their fortune at the Wesgate Stadium. Schön, dass du da bist und los geht's, Gills! Welcome to the German Gills show as Gillingham take on Walsall at the Wesgate Stadium this afternoon. Walsall off the back of a 4-0 defeat away at Sutton last week, so they'll be looking to bounce back at home this afternoon in front of their own fans, whereas Gillingham trying to pick up something away from home at a stadium they don't normally have much luck at. I'm going to be your host, Reese, to take you through every step of today's game. Thank you very much for stopping by on this German Gills show. Any Walsall fans here, thank you very much for stopping by also. If you'd like to support the channel, you could do so through Buy Me a Coffee. The link to that is in the description, and all donations are much appreciated. And if you'd like to reach out to German Gills, you can use our WhatsApp. The link to that is in the description down below. If you would like to go straight to the live match reaction, use the chat bars at the bottom of the video to navigate around. Let's check up on Luke and see what his predicted 11 would be this afternoon against Walsall.
Hello and welcome to Luke's 11, which is sponsored by C&A Building Products. With the managerial rumours spiring at the time of me recording, Steve Bruce is currently 1-4 on to be our next manager. But reports now being shed that the deal is now off due to backroom wage demands. Are we back to square one? Who knows? That being said, we still do have Keith Millen, our interim boss, at the helm, and another tricky away day where our record isn't the greatest. After Walsall's 4-0 thumping by Sutton, I'm hoping we can put that record to one side and come back to Priestfield with all 3 points. Last Saturday we played some great football at times, and certainly the first half against Pompey there were signs that the handbrake had been well and truly released. With a suspension and Che being called up to international duty, our 11 will look different today, so let's get down to it. Jake Turner to continue in between the sticks. At right back, Robbie McKenzie, Connor Masterson and Shad Ogie to continue in the centre, with Max Clarke coming in at left back. A midfield 5 of Ethan Coleman, Dom Jeffries, Connor Mahoney, Johnny Williams and Tom Nichols. That leaves a lone striker of Macaulay Bonne. I'm going into today's game surprisingly confident, and as I stated, I think we'll come back to Gillingham with all 3 points. A score prediction from me, 2-1 to the Gills. Los geht's, Gills.
And of course, we have our reporters going to Walsall today. Both Adam and Kirrien are going to be headed over to the Wesgate Stadium. So let's see what both of them, in a collaboration, have to say about our matchup this afternoon.
Well, good afternoon, Reese, and thank you very much for a very windy Walsall. And we're doing a double act today. So I'd like to introduce
Kirrien. You've heard my voice, but you've never seen me on camera, so this is the first time. But yeah, we're in Walsall, sun's out. It was raining about half an hour ago, so yeah.
So what's your opinion on the score? Because I always give my view, so what's yours?
So I think today we're coming up against a Walsall team that isn't very strong at the moment. they're having a few problems with their manager, and I think it's got to be 3 points today. 2-0 win. I think Macaulay Bond's finding his shooting feet, especially with Tom Nichols with him. So I think Bond's going to score to get today. We might see a Tom Nichols goal as well. But yeah, 2-0 today is my prediction.
I'm going to be a little bit less optimistic because we've got a caretaker manager and I'm going to go for a 1-1. I hope you're right though. I hope I'm severely wrong. But back over to you, Reece. Lawske's Gills.
And of course, we have the German Gills fan zone. If you would like to reach out to German Gills fan zone, use the link in the description down below. But let's see what fans have to say about our matchup this afternoon.
Today the result going to be a 1-0 win to Gills, and it's going to be Macaulay Bond up to Gills. Full say Gills.
Good afternoon, Reece. Ben here, just arrived at the Wesgate Stadium for Walsall away this afternoon. I hope you are well. And so my prediction for today's game here at Walsall, I'm going to go for a 2-1 win. Dom Jeffries to score the first goal for us and Macaulay Bond to score the second. Fingers crossed for 3 points and Los Gills.
Let's head over to the Wesgate Stadium for today's live match reaction. Wesgate Gills! So we're about to get underway here at the Wesgate Stadium. I just first and foremost want to give my thoughts to all the people that are affected of the current events in the Middle East at the moment. The abhorrent events are, unimaginable. And our thoughts at German Gills go out to the people heavily affected by this. On another note, we are obviously sponsored by C&A Building Products, and I've decided to put the LED boards that I have at Gillingham down at the bottom of these videos. So let me know if you like the position, what it looks like, because I'm prepared to adapt to that. So let me know in the comments what you think of it. But it's nice to give them a little bit of exposure, considering their support of the channel. And Craig from Canada is going for a 3-1 win today. So hopefully that comes to fruition, because it's going to be a tough one here at the Wesgate Stadium. Anyway, let's see how this one unfolds. Mahoney's done really well there to keep possession of the ball. He's got support of McKenzie to the right-hand side. Allen tries to block the cross, but it's gone to Bond instead. Can he get out his feet? Can he get the shot away? He can't quite, and unfortunately, it's going to be cleared away by Tierney. And it's going to be taken... Oh, it's going to go out of play, maybe with this skiddiness on the side. No, it's been kept in by Draper, but Ogie's done really well there to... Well, so far he's done really well there to fend off his man. Where did Tierney... Was that Tierney or Draper go? He's gone. He's disappeared. It's 10 minutes is just about up, and I have to say it's been a really scrappy affair. We've had a rainstorm for about 2 minutes, and that's been about it, really. And it's been a real scrappy game. Nothing really to report after 10 minutes, and hopefully Gillingham can find a way into the game. That last bit of phase there was probably the best of the bunch of anything so far. 0-0. Walsall coming down the left-hand side, creating an opportunity. This will be the first main one of the game if they get a shot on goal. Gills got some defensive work to do. There is a shot on goal, and it's just gone wide. I mean, I have to say, it was a really slow shot, actually, but it did look like it could have crept in. We have to watch on the replay for this one. It probably is nothing, actually. But it's the first shot at all of anything of this game so far. I mean, it's a very hopeful shot. One of those that is unlikely to tell you what, that had a little bit of pace and that skidded off the ground. That could have easily foiled Jake Turner. Luckily, it didn't and it went wide. But it's the first attack for Walsall of this game so far. Didn't go in. Still 0-0. Gills have got a free kick on the right-hand side. It's Mahoney is standing over the ball with his absolute belt of a left foot. Can he actually get something on target here in terms of a Gills head and or a foot, and hopefully we can put it in the back of the net? As a referee has taken his time here, taking the free kick. He's going to blow his whistle. It's going to put in by Mahoney. Can we get something on it? It's punched away by the goalkeeper. I think it was a shot on target in the end. Punched again by the goalkeeper Evans. A shot on goal, and I don't really know what's happened there. But is it come against the crossbar? The camera was moving all over the place. Obviously, something that Williams has done. I apologise for not seeing that as quickly as possible, though we didn't get to replay to that. Okay. I don't know what happened there ultimately, but it's a good opportunity for Gillingham. Let's go and look now. Ball came in from Mahoney. It was on goal. It came off number 8, which is Hutchinson, put back into the box, getting punched away by Evans, again the goalkeeper, and then a volley by Williams, which might have clipped the crossbar or just gone over. That bit I couldn't quite see. Wow, okay, bit of pinball wizard that has happened inside the Walsall box. Didn't come to a goal, and it's still 0-0. Oh, that's an interesting one here. And I think what's happened here is that Keith Millen has tripped up Knowles as he wanted to take a quick free kick, and as a result has been sent off from the sidelines. Well, I haven't seen a card since Neil Harris got sent off at Portsmouth. I genuinely think it was that long ago. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know Liverpool got sent off at Crawley, but that was after the game, I think. Nonetheless, let's have a look at this again. Ogie loses possession here. Ogie runs away like he should do, and then, I'm sorry, Keith Millen. That's stupid behaviour, and ultimately he's been sent to the stands. My goodness me. So, there has been a red card in this game, and it's gone to our interim manager, Keith Millen. Still 0-0. Knowles looking to take his frame quickly for Walsall. He has done. And Gills could get the ball back off Walsall, but carefully they haven't done. And it's fallen to Sturck instead, who's finally got the ball through to Hutchinson. Gills under some real pressure at the moment. They've got to be careful. There's a shot on goal, and it's gone in the back of the net. And Walsall have scored in what is the first shot on target, I think, for the whole game. And I've got to say, it's a really lovely shot. But Gills were just losing all this opportunity to clear the ball, and it just looked very scrappy out there. And as we know, when we go behind, we often struggle. We're going behind away from home as well. And there's really been not much in this game. I have to say, this is the real opportunity, first one of the game for Walsall, I have to be honest. And it's a great finish to the left-hand side, and Turner really hasn't got an opportunity. He's very flat-footed, but Gills just gave the way really easily in the centre of the park, and there's so many chances to clear the ball. Anyway, I can't take it away from the goal scorer. But nonetheless, it's really poor work defensively from Gillingham, which is, a real issue, especially when we're away from home and going 1-0 down. Anyway, Walsall 1, Gillingham 0. Walsall have done really well there to get the ball through, but again, it's really poor defensive work, and it's Draper with the ball, and it's back at the net, and it's 2-0 to Walsall. And again, it's really poor defensive work from Gillingham. Walsall really haven't been in this game. They've had 2 clear opportunities, and it's been stumbled through the defence. There's an absolute calamitous defending. I can't say anything else other than Walsall must feel absolutely the luck of gold at the moment they're to get through. I just can't believe it. It's really disappointing from Gillingham. Hutchinson passes to Draper, and he can't miss a target from there. And Walsall have scored 2 in the space of about 7 or 8 minutes. And it's, the defending from Gillingham has been abhorrent. It's been awful. And it's such a shame because, throughout the whole season, that's what we've prided ourselves on. And unfortunately, it's just not worked for us this game. We need to raise our game against teams like Walsall. Do you know disrespect for Walsall? Absolutely not. But when we played Stockport, we really raised our game. But when we play someone who currently is lingering 17th at the table, we should be putting the pressure on. We're not doing that, and unfortunately, it's paying. And we're 2-0 down. I don't see a way back into this game whatsoever. Walsall 2, Gillingham 0. Gills got a free kick about 30 yards out or so. It's a funny one, this. Mahoney standing over the ball, as is Williams. I don't think I'd dig this one up at a shot on target. I think it's going to be a pass to the left-hand side. Can Gills create something? He goes on to Max Clarke as he puts it to the back post. Could Gills get this on target to get one back at least? Come on, get something on it! Good save by the goalkeeper. Is that going to bundle in? Why is it? Oh, I just don't understand. Come on. Get your foot through it. Come on. Another good save for the goalkeeper. Unbelievable. Why is it not going in? Gillingham, this is unbelievable. I mean, for what it's worth, fantastic defensive work from Walsall. Really good defensive work. Really good move by Gillingham. But someone needs to take the lead and just put that in the back of the net as well. Because that is completely unbelievable how we haven't managed to find the back of the net. Good header by Bonnie. Should be heading that down. A decent save by Evans in the end. Massive scramble in the box. Again, it's cleared off the line. Eventually picked up by Bon. And Gillingham should have just put it in the back of the net. I'm sorry. That should be 2-1 to Gillingham. And Walsall are very lucky not to concede there. And that is half-time. So at half-time, it is Walsall 2, Gillingham 0. And on the line, we've got probably a very unhappy Kirrien.
Good afternoon, Reese. Unhappy is not the word.
So talk us through the game. What are your thoughts so far?
Sloppy defending, sloppy striking. The only decent thing is we got to see 2 goals at our end.
That's a hell of a positive spin you managed to put on that. But yeah, it's been really poor, and I've got to say, for me, there's really nothing to show for anything. It's been an absolute, as bad as the weather it looks like to me.
Yeah, like every game we seem to play this season, we couldn't hit a barn door. So it's going forward. Jake Turner had no chance with the 2 goals that we conceded. He got close to the second one, but he didn't have any right to get that close to it.
Absolutely, for me, it looked like it was the ball just bundled through. We had many opportunities to clear both the goals, but it just from my angle looked really poor defending. I don't know if that's the same view you had as well.
Yeah, I mean, when the first goal went in, we didn't have a clue. We had no idea how it went in. It just managed to find the net. It was like there was a magnet in the goal, and it was just attracted to it. The second one, I didn't really get a clear view of it, but we're standing off too much. We're not putting a foot in. We're standing off, and we don't look very good defensively. Masterson's been awful in defence.
Well, this is my concern, and my question to you, sort to end this: do you see Gillingham find a way out of this, or do you think it's curtains already?
I like to be the optimist, as you know, but I think it's curtains. Millen's been sent off. So yeah, I think it's curtains.
So we've got no manager, no defence, no hope in the fans. What's there not to like about moving to the second half? So
it's going to be an interesting last 45 minutes, that's for sure.
Absolutely. Well, we'll hear you and Adam's thoughts at the end of the game. Hopefully we can walk away with some positivity, Kirrien. But thank you very much, mate.
Cheers, mate. Bye.
So we are about to get underway in this second half. I mean, surely the only way is up here. I mean, it could get a hell of a lot worse. I know that for certain. But for once, can Gillingham actually turn it around and get back into a game? I know it's a big ask, 2-0 down, but, we've done it before, I'm sure, in the past, but it doesn't feel like very recently. Maybe this is the one, who knows? But let's be honest, probably not. Anyway, there was a restart there. Let's see how this one unfolds. Oh, it's good work by Walsall. There's going to be a chance here. Ogie gets a tackle, and he has to. He has done, and the ball's gone back to Tierney, who's put the ball into the box. Walsall headed away by Emer. Again, it's being recycled in, and Walsall, they're going to get a shot on target eventually. This might be the one. It's Hutchinson who takes a shot. It's in the back of the net, and Walsall have got a third goal. And I've got to say, the only person that's doing anything remotely defensive is Ogie. The rest of the backline in Gillingham are absolutely awful. And Walsall deserve the 3 points. They deserve the 3 goals because Gillingham have been atrocious, not only at the back, but up top as well. It's been an absolute calamity throughout the whole team. And I'm lost for words of how poor we've been. I think I've said it all. But Walsall just constantly recycling the play, getting the ball in dangerous position. I mean, it's a decent head away from Emer, but no one's closing down. It's too easy. Hutchinson's on his own. And he gets a shot, and Jake Turner's beaten at his near post. It's just everything that could be going wrong defensively for Gillingham is going wrong, and it seems to all be self-inflicted. The only person that's got a little bit of ounce of respect defensively is Ogie at the moment, who's doing everything he can, but everyone else around him is letting him down. Walsall 3, Gillingham 0. Gills not coming forward. On the other side, Mahoney Clarke. Can they get some form of consolation? He's going to come in the box. Can I let Gills go? It's me. Mahoney takes a shot, and surely that's a shot. Yes! And we've got one back with Bon. Finally! A shot on target. Bon's put it in the back of the net. Gills got to get 2 goals from somewhere. I still can't see it happening. But of a flurry forward, Gills have managed to find a way back into this game. Great work by Mahoney Clarke. He's just come on the pitch. He finds Mahoney. Decent shot, decent save, I think, by Evans, but falls lovely for Bon, who's got his 3rd goal for Gillingham now. And I've got to say as well, he nearly did blast it over the top of the bar, and that would have been subject to our game, but he's hit the roof of the net. He's managed to find a way back into the game. And can Gillingham find a way back into this game, which seemed so unlikely about 5 minutes ago? Walsall 3, Gillingham 1. Gills now coming down the left-hand side. You want to give it to Clarke as well, and he has done. Can Gills get a second in very quickly in succession as we go into the box? Oh, no, but we need to recycle it in. We need to find a way in. Gills have put it back to Clarke. Can Gills get something here as it goes to Clarke? Oh, there's no one to take the shot. There is now. Oh, how did that not go in? Oh, no. I thought that was heading to the bottom left-hand corner, and Gills suddenly got a bit of energy from somewhere. And, that could have easily been 3-2, and real questions asked of Walsall. But on the flip side now, Walsall are now coming forward. That's Tierney who's taking on Shanak Ogie. Oh, Gills got to be careful here because we've got a lot of energy. If Walsall score now, my goodness me, it's over. There's a lot more energy from Gillingham in this second half, and Gills, I think, nearly got a second goal there. Anyway, it's still 3-1 and a little bit more life in the Gillingham squad. Also with the ball on the left-hand side, looking to get the ball into the box. They've done well there, and Ogie's got to be careful not to trip him up. This could be curtains as well if they're not careful. Just got to get that ball away. Well, it's half volley. Well, it's a volley pass. I couldn't work out the depth perception. Walsall take a shot on goal, and it's just gone wide. The ball over the top here for Walsall to chase, and it's Draper that's taken the ball. He's trying to lob the goalkeeper, and he's crashed it against the crossbar. That goes in. Walsall completely win the game 100%. Gills got a sliver for an opportunity, but there was a little bit of sleepiness at the back line there as Draper was allowed to go through. Turner was off his line. He wasn't quite sure what to do. He was a little bit slow as well, and that was, a decent effort by Draper, who clipped the top of the crossbar. And Gillingham survived to get back into this game, at least for the time being. Still 3-1 to Walsall. So Mahoney's got the ball on the right-hand side for Gillingham. Can he create something here individually or get something in the box at least? He's got two Walsall players there to try and deal with. He's got supporting Marston, who does put it into the box. Can anyone get on the end of it? No, it's going to fall to Ogie, who takes a shot from distance. What a save that is by Evans. Ogie with an absolute thunderbolt. That nearly would have squirmed in under the goalkeeper. What a goal that would have been. That's nice, a little bit of attacking intent. I feel that, Ogie. I feel the frustration as well. What a shot that is. That could have gone absolutely anywhere. As it turned out, Gills have won a corner as a result. What a shot from Ogie. It's going to be a chance here for Walsall. They got an overlap on the right-hand side. It's Tierney that's picked it up. Gills coming on the back foot now as it goes across the box. This could be a goal for Walsall. What a header that is as well, I got to say. But Gillingham, for all of their work to try and get back into this game, are just showing a lack of creativity again. I understand that Walsall have put pretty much their whole team behind the ball, but then they go up on the counter and they create something like this. And it's a real problem that Gillingham are having at the moment of finding goals, because we had when we went 3-1, when we scored our goal at 3-1, there was a good bit of momentum that we had. We just didn't take advantage of it. And as a result, as soon as that momentum's over, the game's going to be dead. And all it takes is a goal like this from Walsall. And I think that is Hutchinson who's got his head on that, and that's his hat-trick as well. And all the work that we've done to try and get back into this game has been completely undone now. I don't think Gillingham were ever going to come out with us anyway, or even get close to drawing. Nonetheless, it's been really poor across the whole part for Gillingham. Walsall deserve the goals that they've scored, and Gillingham deserve to walk away from Wesgate Stadium with absolutely nothing. Walsall 4, Gillingham 1. And that is full time. And if that doesn't scream, we need a manager and some leadership now, then I don't know what does. But let's hear what both Adam and Kirrien have to say about that game after full time.
Well, there's not really much to say about that performance. We got a goal at least, but Kirrien, you're going to be the main one on this. Tell us exactly what you thought, and please, this is a PG show.
Yeah, so it is. We were outplayed, quite simply outplayed. Walsall deserve it. We were static. Sean Williams was useless. Masterson was just as bad. Ogie was Ogie. Overall, we deserve to lose. Do we deserve to get a goal out of this? Absolutely not.
We'll take it. When we saw it, we'll take it. We'll take it.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
And it was a half-decent goal. Half-decent.
Yeah.
But overall, we deserve to lose that.
Well, I'm going to be positive and say it was dreadful. It was dreadful. But one scored, that keeps this run going. The manager got sent off in... I've never seen anything like it. So the good news is we have to have another manager by the time the next game comes along, because he's banned for 3 games. But Laws Geeks, Gills, and Laws goes on 3 points. Back to you, Reese.